It's not very often you see a team score 245 runs and yet get pushed to the backdrop in the larger scheme of things. Today was one such day. I'm Abhishek. I have with me Nigamant. And this episode of Matchpoint Paradox is all about the magnificence of Abhishek Sharma. 141 runs of 55 deliveries. Single-handedly pulled Sunrisers Hyderabad to an 8-wicket win against Punjab Kings while chasing the second highest total in IPL history, 246 runs. Punjab Kings tried everything. Abhishek Sharma admitted when he came onto bat, he thought the plan will be to bowl wide outside the off stump to him. He was prepared for that, but that was not all he had up his sleeve. Whenever the ball came onto his pads, he picked it up over mid-wicket. He, in fact, even rammed a few shots behind square on the onside. Punjab Kings was simply helpless today, and I think their condition was perfectly surmised by Shreyas Iyer giving a wry smile after the match and saying there's nothing you can do on such a day. 141 is the highest score by an Indian batter in the IPL, overtaking KL Rahul's 132. It's the third highest score in the IPL across all seasons. He got to his 100 in 40 deliveries. That's the third fastest by a by an Indian batter. And it was actually surprisingly his maiden 100. I mean, he's obviously scored 100 for India, but this was the first time that he's getting a century for the Sunrisers, for the Orange franchisee, and a rather fitting celebration at that when he pulled out that note and displayed a message for the fans.
Yeah, this is for you, Orange.
It's not been done by any batter, I think, at least in my memory. But Nigamant, I'll come to you. He drew from his pot of luck as well.
Exactly. So, his audacity, looking at his audacity, the lady luck, she decided to, hop on to his innings. He was given 3 lives, one through a no ball of Yash Thakur, and Chahal himself tried to get him caught and bowled, dropped, and one of Stoinis, if I'm not wrong.
No, this was the first over of Arshdeep Singh.
Yes, Arshdeep Singh dropped by
Stoinis at covers. Yeah,
I wouldn't call it a drop, but it was a half chance. Yeah, so 3 chances, but it was unreal. The innings by Abhishek Sharma was we saw the CSK match yesterday. And looking at this match, it's like the perfect definition of a polar opposite, if you could call that. So yeah.
And I mean, coming to the innings as such, 171 runs they added for the first wicket, and it's not every day you see Travis Head play second fiddle.
Yeah.
He completed his 50 off some 30 deliveries. Which is it's not slow actually, but it's much slower given Travis Head's standards. And there was a bit of argument between Maxwell and Travis Head too that sort of just added a bit of spice. But Abhishek Sharma continued unbothered at the other end. He was simply in another zone. And after the match, as he's done very often, he credited Yuvraj Singh. He credited Surya Kumar Yadav, who sort of shaped him. Obviously, Yuvraj Singh has been with him through the formative years, and Surya Kumar Yadav ever since his debut for India.
Sunrisers opening pair also. This season they haven't clicked.
Yeah.
They had 16 odd average at the top, but this evening they decided to go all guns blazing. 171 runs of the first wicket partnership. Actually it sealed the game up top.
Credit to obviously Klasen and Ishan Kishan as well. I mean, when you add 171 runs in 12 overs for the opening wicket, no matter what the target, your job is more than half done. And they just sort of made sure that there's no mini collapses or any late twists in the story. And they got SRH over the line with 9 deliveries to spare. But Nigamant, I'll come to you. At the halfway mark, did you think Sunrisers can chase this down? Because obviously the way Punjab Kings was going, and then Harshal Patel sort of contained with those couple of overs at the death. He got 2 wickets, Shreyas Iyer and Maxwell in the same over, and Then eventually Marcus Stoinis had a big 27-run over of Shami, who, by the way, conceded the most expensive spell by an Indian bowler in the IPL. But despite that, they managed to post 245. Did you think at that point in time that they have enough?
Yeah, so actually we discussed this during the halftime, like the first innings break. You said anything below 260 might not be enough, but I was quite confident enough. I thought 220, 230 should be enough, keeping in mind the track record of Sunrisers this season. But this was unforeseen, it was carnage, proper carnage.
I mean, Pat Cummins, I think, put it perfectly after the match that it's slightly crazy when you think that you concede 250 in the first innings and think you maybe have a chance of chasing this down. And I mean, Shreyas Iyer scored a brilliant 82. Priyansh Arya,
Continued his form from the CSK game.
Prabhsimran and Priyansh Arya gave a fantastic start to the innings, but it's almost it will be irrelevant. It's not gonna be in the footnotes even.
Yeah, exactly.
Such was the dominance of Abhishek Sharma, who gives a boost to Sunrisers Hyderabad, who also gives them the hope that their season is not over. I mean, 6 games. This was
in the points table as well.
Yeah.
SRH has moved 2 places up. They're 8th now. And guess what? The most successful franchise, 2 best, most successful franchises are at the bottom. MI at 9th, CSK 10th. Who would have thought?
That just goes to show there's never a dull day here in the IPL.
Yeah.
But there's more action coming your way on Sunday. DC takes on MI in the evening game, and the afternoon game will be between
RCB.
Sportstar. As always, will keep you posted with all the latest updates.